Well, if you were like a lot of people, including yours truly, you're getting ready to celebrate our nation's independence and can't wait to sink your teeth into a big juicy burger, a nice thick steak cooked just right.
Oh, I'm hungry. But if you're planning a July 4th picnic, get ready to pay a pretty penny. Before the break, we talked about wet weather, but it's the dry weather that's driving up the cost of meat. Government numbers show beef prices are up 74% since 2009. If we take a look at the past year ending in April, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reports ground beef prices jumped 17% at grocery stores, a record almost $4 a pound. In fact, studies show meat costs are rising faster than any other food group. And you can't escape it because the pinch is even trickling down to the restaurant business.
It's a blessing from God to see that people are going to continue to support us regardless of what we have to do to our prices.
At Van's Pig Stand, a little black on the brisket is a sign of preparedness. But recently, owner Jev Vandegrift was unprepared for where else he has to put black.
We had never done that before.
Blacking out prices of brisket.
Changing it on an as-needed basis.
As opposed to reprinting menus that would have cost Jev hundreds of dollars. The reason? Increased beef prices. Since February alone, Jev has seen the cost of flat-cut brisket increase almost $2 per pound.
If I don't adjust my prices, eventually I'm going to start losing money and go out of business.
One concern cut from a much larger issue, the nationwide drought.
Total effect has been very devastating on the cow herd in terms of numbers.
Numbers that Michael Kelsey hasn't heard of since the late 1940s.
We'd love to rebuild, but right now it's a little bit challenging with the drought. But again, if there's opportunity to, we will.
An opportunity state climatologist Gary McManus estimates won't be around for another 3 to 6 months due to just a normal rain season. Right now, this third-generation owner is just doing what he must to secure a future for the fourth generation.
I can only react to what the market is doing.
Jev and Michael say that while the cost of beef increases, consumer demand remains consistent across the board. And Jimmy, we may not see any relief anytime soon. The USDA predicts another 6% increase in beef prices, 6% by the end of the year.
I'm going to have to celebrate the 4th with a salad, aren't I? My goodness. Well, nature is not only impacting our meat prices, but here's something you might not have even considered, our olive oil prices as well. And this time around, it's not just the dry weather that's hurting production, but a tiny little booger called the olive oil fruit fly, and it's already caused some producers to lose their entire crop.
There are probably 500 to 1,000 olives up in this canopy.
Olive grower Richard Wolf is happy to see that many olives, but it's no guarantee the olive fruit fly won't hit his crop again.
We actually had 40% less oil production last year.
Other growers got hit worse.
There are a lot of people who say, I've lost my whole crop this year, I'm out of business.
Richard says the local water district isn't helping the infestation situation. He says the water district encouraged people to plant drought-resistant olive trees, which could save a family $500 a year on their water bill. But inexperience in farming is only adding to the pest problem.
People take advantage of that. They don't want to pay the high water rates. They aren't prepared to be a farmer.
That's because olive trees must be carefully monitored at hand for fruit flies. If not, the infestation can spread to other growers.
They thought the fly only had about a 2-mile radius, now has a 6-mile radius.
Growers like Wolf are hoping the irrigation district requires those renewing their permits to show their pest plan to continue their water discount. He's already seeing the effects of last year's infestation on one of this year's popular oils.
This year we will run out. When it's gone, it's gone. I can't make any more olive oil, so that's pretty devastating.
Now, it's not going to be until harvest time this November when olive growers will know if the fly has infected their crops.
How about that?
That's
Never would think about that. Well, there's no shortage of blazing new trails when it comes to aerospace technology, especially here on Delmarva. Still ahead on Delmarva Life, the Wallops Flight Facility plays an important role in NASA's research programs. We're taking a closer look at all of its activity.
And we're also going to share the story of a Maryland astronaut. You're going to find out why he's gaining quite the following from the International Space Station.
Plus, how a group of students is taking hands-on learning to new heights We'll show you where you might find the next generation of astronauts.
I want one of those. But first, you know Delmarva Life's all about community, and that includes your community.
Is there something going on in your neighborhood? We'd love to hear about it and see your photos from the event. Send the information our way along with any pictures you'd like to share.
You can reach us at comments@delmarvalife.com or like us on Facebook and share everything with us there. Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.